Hey everyone, David MacDonald here from Fitness Calgary. We're going to talk a little bit about gluten-free products, gluten-free diets. We get questions on those things all the time. Should I go gluten-free? Should I cut it out of my diet? What do you think about gluten-free products? Are they healthy? So to be honest, guys, 1% of the population actually needs to go gluten-free. We're talking about people who have severe gluten intolerances, celiacs, things like that. You can have people out there who have, a very slight or mild intolerance to gluten products or gluten-based products, so they have to be a little bit careful, and they might have to pick and choose what they eat. But for the majority of us, going gluten-free it's crazy. We don't need to do that. There's a lot of people out there who can handle, gluten-based products like breads, pastas, oatmeal, things like that. I'd put myself in that category. I feel completely fine when I have those foods, and I don't feel any different if I have breads or pastas or if I don't. It doesn't really matter to me, and I'm sure a lot of you at home might be like that as well. So going gluten-free, 1% of the population should actually be gluten-free. I know there's a lot of gluten-free products nowadays. It's been a fad in our industry. It's a big fad in the nutrition and food industry. And every time you go to the grocery store, you're seeing new and different products that are gluten-free, and they're putting this advertising on the box. So you don't want to get fooled by that advertising. Just because it says gluten-free on the box doesn't mean that it's actually healthy. Okay, if you look at the ingredients and you look at the nutritional facts of some gluten-free foods, what you're going to see is they're taking the gluten out and they're replacing it with something else. It could be another high-starch food, it could be lots of sugar, it could be lots of salt, or it could be a combination of those things. So you really got to be careful when, if you are going to be eating gluten-free products, that if you're taking that out or phasing that out, that you're not replacing it with something that's just as unhealthy. It's just unhealthy in a different way. If you were someone who needed to stay away from gluten-based products. So that's kind of the downside with gluten-free products, is that a lot of them are they're replaced with other things that are not that good for you. So should I go or should I be on a gluten-free diet? If you're in that 1%, absolutely. You'd always want to consult a medical professional like your doctor or dietitian, before you would, make that assumption or that diagnosis. You'd want to get their opinion. But, for most people out of that 1%, we're perfectly fine, eating those foods. Again, there are those people who, might have a slight or mild intolerance. You need to be careful around certain foods, and you're going to have to determine the foods that you pick and choose that are gluten-based. Okay, so great question, something that we hear a lot of at the gym. We get a lot of questions on gluten-based products and whether they're healthy. Hopefully that helped you guys out today. If you have any more questions that you want us to help you with or you want us to answer, feel free to post them below on this video. You can also post them on our Facebook page as well. I'm David MacDonald from Fitness Calgary. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.